Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change, to the timing, to the knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So
he does not
in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. The American is 31. The Brazilian is 33. He weighed in at 265 pounds. He will have a 9-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Golden! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, can't fight.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, we have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up with.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there. Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. Flush right hand is true. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. Good punch.
Oh, Elbow to the head there by Lee.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Beautiful kick.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest and you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever...
That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. And they both stand up.
Nice straight punch. Right under the elbow. Body kick lands.
Well, he absorbs a kick to the head here, left it wide open. He's got to not move into that power shot. Let's see if he can adjust. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Head kick partially blocked.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Got the single collar tie. Oh, nice knee to the head for him there. Gets the elbow up into the target. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Ooh, what a punch.
Went for the inside leg kick. And here he is back in familiar territory in the clinch. Oh, he eats a knee.
Big punch from the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Oh, nice knee to the body, just what he needed there. Oh, huge kick. Body kick is blocked. Lee gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh! Huge kick to the head. Oh! Single collar tie now.
He lands a big knee to the body.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Try to establish that jab.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Ooh.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very
The seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Big elbow there.
Big kick lands.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Are working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to...
Getting tighter. Wow. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat, all weight to his opponent.
Esse round você acabou com ele. Olha, ele tá desistindo, dá pra ver. Largou a mão da luta. Você tá esperando você chegar junto e marcar.
All right, so perhaps a little frustration creeping in as our next round gets underway. Very close to submitting his opponent in the previous round, but was unable to do so.
Wasn't able to do it, but he was so very close. He just tried to put himself back in that position, and maybe this time he gets the finish he's wanting so bad.
Once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee. Oh, and the ankle picks to get him down. We'll see if he can capitalize.
Got the ankle kick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Liver kick. If you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off. Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch in the clinch. That was a stunning leg kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, lands a kick there, pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick. Over and over, he landed this big body kick. Big head kick lands.
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Just unable to quite find that range. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie while he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there. That one snuck in. Nice strike. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one.
Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him.
Knee. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
He lands a switch knee. Big kick.
Oh, lands another punch there. Not a mean guy, he's just doing the smart thing.
Oh, he has to be attacking that cut, John. I mean, if he's not, then he's doing his opponent a favor. Attack that cut. Make him pay for it.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook, that's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that check.
Oh, man, head kick lands.
Lee's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just shows the push that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot.
Right punches there. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
That one landed clean.
Knee to the body.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Takedown attempt late, and it's good. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Sound strike on the ground. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He's gonna start trying to move.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off. High volume of strikes landed in the previous round.
High volume of strikes landed. He was able to be accurate, but also very, very active in his approach to the start of this fight. Nice kick. Look at him chopping the wood. Chopping the wood with those leg kicks. Right hand punching the clinch.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Big knee lands right in the opponent's midsection. Nice head kick.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton, and to watch him punch like this puts a smile on my face. Way to hide that leg kick.
Back and forth we go. Takedown defense holds up, and they separate. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee. All right, single collar tie now. Flush knee to the body. He's got the length advantage in this fight and certainly made it count in that exchange. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Lee gets caught with that punch.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, single collar tie here, scramble, folks. And he landed the right hand there. That strike blocked by Lee.
Ooh, what a head kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, collar tie.
Big body kick.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Effective punch there by Lee. Oh, he laid, man.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, nice right hand. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yeah. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Nice elbow. That's how you cut an opponent.
The left punch is true. Now the right hand. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Beautiful strike.
Oh, knee to the head. That never feels good. DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
And he switches to southpaw.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Able to check the high kick. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, how about this kicking game on full display tonight?
Kicks back to back.
Over the top, this fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high to the low, and now he got him hurt very badly. Nice punch lands over the top.
And they separate. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Sneaky head kick.
Oh, he's got it going tonight. Beautiful combination of strikes there by Lee. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both.
Wow, action. got the takedown.
Oh, countering, it looks like with a Von Flue choke, or maybe we should call it the OSP now, but trying to get out of the guillotine by submitting his opponent. Incredible. Not tapping out tonight. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Acha, isso, respira, respira. Os socos não estão acertando de jeito nenhum, hein? A gente tem que melhorar essa precisão.
All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round.
Good stick.
Got the single collar tie.
This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
Oh, lands another nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition. Straight to the body by Lee.
Switch knee lands to the body. Nice body kick.
And he switches his stance yet again. And there comes the separation now.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Right hand punch from the clinch. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. Oh, that was a big takedown.
He's got his chin in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Open St. Preux has got to like that transition there. Wow. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating, you need to be framing, you need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Lee gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Out of range with that one. Single collar tie now.
Came from in.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
All right, he'll engage in a useful trip right there to get the takedown out of the clinch. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Oh, man, snapped his head back with the uppercut there.
You can see him throw his entire body into that uppercut.
Throws the right hand there.
Big head kick lands.
All right, single collar tie now. And they separate. 90 seconds remain in the round. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, single collar tie here.
Nice looping punch. Beautiful head kick.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Nice kick.
Ooh.
body keep laying.
Oh! A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a hold. All right, so a high amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
Back to double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hip, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp and try to...
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's gonna attack armbar here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
So here it is, folks, fifth and final round. And there, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Nice.
The takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And they separate. Oh, collar tie. The overhand left is true. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything.
The overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that will land it right on the spot. Dig and kick.
Oh, he moved right into the kick there. A kick to the head lands, and he's shown a susceptibility to that in fights prior. You can't lean into those power shots. Let's see if he can circle out and make the adjustments here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
What a punch. Nice.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot.
Pretty good job by him there to raise the guard and block the strike, keeping those hands up to protect that cut in and around the eye.
He has to keep his hands up. This is not by choice. This is mandatory.
Huge elbow there.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out. Under 3 minutes to decide this one. Right hook to the head, blocked. He closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Judo throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he happens in there deep. There you go.
Somehow stays in the fight. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away.
That'll do it! Oh, and there comes the stoppage.
He's done, he's done. Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.